bags, go to Milton Keynes, see John Lee do a podcast stream, play some poker.
I'm gonna gamble. It's very light, but it's a spot to get some chips. Boom. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be in too bad a shape there most of the time. And we are all in that.
Thirst sub.
Thirst sub, and now it's 2 jacks, boys.
All in.
Big spot, top set. Hold. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, give me a pound. That's a big one. That's a big hole. He had a spade draw. Yeah. We had 3 jacks, but if he hit a king or a spade, it's a bit unlucky, I gotta say. Myself, take you over to the Queens. We got a 10K, we got a 1K, 17 to 26. Patrick Leonard with the huge stack. Let's build it up. Hawaiian Sheriff in the house. Password. Let's get podcast. Okay. Well, a bit of a tricky spot because this really hits his flatting range. Pairs, flop flushes possible. It's really not a great spot. Do you have an overpair? I mean, listen, I don't hate it, but we're drawing dead sometimes. And, 10s, 8s, king jack suited, that's not spades. Yeah, those are fine. But I think he actually could have a spade in his hand, like 8s or like 5s with a spade to check back. Check back. Let's go. What the hell do you have? Ace Jack, Ace 10, just Ace Jack. I'm gonna go for an open. Kind of vulnerable state as well to open off 20 blinds. Kind of very vulnerable. Super awkward too here. Made a big fold too there, buddy. Inslade. He was chirping. I think I just feel like exploitively, I don't know. I mean, I basically have to decide if I'm going to go with my hand. And I can't really withstand a lot of the heat there. Maybe it's too tight. I did fold the ace. We are in the money. And this is an important pot for Nottingham, for the UK, for the millions. To get some rest, potentially. Wow, that's something you don't see every day. And I think he was slow rolling me, which is even more funny. Phil Gruesome doing a little math. Wow, double up, boys. Wow, that's it. There was John Lee, and that's it. And we just look away, and we got it. And we get the 2,000 cash plus the rest of that money goes in the prize pool. So we went 2 for 2 today in the 1K and the 10K. We stone bubbled this final table, but it's pretty crazy. This guy's chip leader. He was down to 10 blinds shoved. Moral of the story is we just went 2 for 2 in the day 1 and 2 online, and we are officially gonna see you at Nottingham. So exciting. I can't even believe this is so much fun. Can't wait to go and be there. I already have I'm close. I'll say I'm not far from Nottingham at the moment, but I'm not in Nottingham. And Flow City, you know where it is. You know what's going on. John Lee, we had the pleasure of doing the podcast from his house. Very hospitable. Fought some jet lag today. and almost wasn't going to stream. You know, because of the travel options. Wow, this is too crazy. What a start.
Here he is, Mr. John Lee, our podcast guest. This was a very nice IP address. We did well in the tournament. John, give us a tip. Give us your 2020. We're gonna get one tip from John before we got to watch the podcast, guys.
Yeah.
Check that out. But John, what's the 2020 word of advice? What do we got? What's the year of what? What are we doing?
The first thing I say to all of you is to be the best version of you, and what that means is to step up your game, to make sure that you're always being the better version of you, and always learning new things, because when you have new strategies, new knowledge, new strategies, new action, you get new results.
Boom. Look at that. That was on the spot. I just put him on. He's out. We're outside. It's cold. I'm heading to Nottingham in a car right now. It's freezing outside. We're on day 3 of 2 events. We got it done right here. We played, and let's do it, man. John, thanks for the hospitality. You're a legend. Check him out, John Lee, guys. We'll see you in Nottingham, and he's coming when we final table. He's going to make the trek up. Not too far, so let's do it.
All right, we have checked into the Lace Market Hotel, so where we stayed last time when we came for the WPT at Dusk Till Dawn. Nice hotel, not a lot of great options in Nottingham, I would say. Now, this isn't like a major city, and there's not a ton of great hotel options, but this is nice. Good room. Gonna set up so we are able to stream. We have days off. We have tomorrow we have day 3 of the 1K. We're in the money. And then we will be, there's a couple other options, really the 25K, which they might make it 10K if we want to play for the next few days, but then, you know, we have till Saturday. Today is Monday, so we'll play Tuesday, hopefully play Wednesday for the 1K as well, and then Saturday, so that's a few days off. So we're gonna enjoy, we're gonna relax, get caught up on work, we're gonna study a bit, we're gonna have a call at Elliott Row. Exciting spot. The playing day 1 and 2 online, making it through. We were at John Lee's house, got through. It was awesome. Really exciting stuff. It went pretty quick. The bubble went down, 16 made it, and we did get it done. So, you know, it was really nice to have days off and make it through. On for 1 total bullet, and we actually got that bonus where if you played all the Party Million main events last year on all the stops, it was Rio in Brazil, it was the King's Casino in Rosvedov, it was Bahamas, it was where was the 4th? Playground Montreal, of course, can't forget Playground, then also the 10K million online. If you played all those, you then would get the seat for free. So we're actually in for 1 total bullet, which we got as the bonus for playing all those stops, guaranteed 20,000 US locked up, and now we're going for a huge prize. So think $1 million to first. Let's think positive. First 2020 10K, first live tournament. We're on the board, we're in the books, and we will join the field on day 3. Gonna not be too much else to talk about. We'll see you on day 3 from the action at Dusk Till Dawn Casino here in Nottingham, and let's go, guys. Too much excitement on the first vlog. We finished the Bellagio with a good run. They had to take us out Kings to 7s, where we had the Kings to end our year, and this year we're gonna start, I feel some get-thers, some flips, some holds, all of it, and we'll give you guys the detailed action along the way. So we'll see you at Dusk Till Dawn.
All right, here we go. Day 3 of the 1100. We're short. It's Anatoly in the mix. There he is. So, made day 3 online, and of the 1K and the 10K, this is the 1K. We're short. Let's spin it up. See if we can get it done. Thank you. Yes. All right, we got to run it up. Let's do
This is 1580.
Yes, please. In a pink.
Yes, sir.
You fold the note. Why you fold the note?
Video evidence?
Yeah, we got the flashback to mini. What was that? The
Just fold.
just fold. This is my man right here. Just best hand win. Best hand win. Oh, never mind. No, get there. We need to get there. Shit. First flip. First flip.
I heard him
First
say
flip
fold.
in 2020. Oh goodness. All right. I thought that was it. I thought that was the thing.
9 of clubs. 9 of clubs.
All right. Still sweat. It's always a sweat. All right. Let's
Flush.
get one. So man, we'll take one, right? You can afford that one right there. Yes, we'll take that.
No, I was trying to remember. Yeah, it was huge. Like, I used to have to sit like so much.
All right, pretty short stacked. I have about 10 big blinds. Update you on some hands on the break, but we're still in. So tail's gotten significantly tougher. We got Ludo, we've got Patrick Clark, some other really good players. So it's a bit of a, you know, see what happens, but we're still in there.
All right, guys, we are here on the first break of the UK Mini Millions, and Merrick here stopped by and he said hello, and he said that you are a fan. What do you like to watch? You watch some of my stuff? What do you like?
I like to watch your vlog on YouTube, especially when you just cut to the scenes and you just explain how did you actually play it, what did you do, why did you make certain decisions, and I like your style of like showing the things around. And as well on the Twitch, when you are explaining in details on the party poker, you do it so calmly. I love it. I love it. Really, I love it. Sometimes it's like, oh, he raised me, he folded. Oh yeah. I think she should fold. I got 5 high. He must fold.
Yeah.
It's like, but you say it so calmly.
Yeah, it's fun, man. I appreciate it. You stopped by, said hello, and you're in the tournament. You have a lot of chips. You're from Poland. So did you win your seat online, or did you play?
Actually, I won the seat from the Terminator. I won 3 weeks ago the Terminator tournament.
Oh wow!
But
What did that pay?
It was 8 grand on top, 275. It was a second day bounty tournament for 275 quid.
Nice.
And I won it, and then I busted the first bullet, but I went for a satellite and then played day 2 and made a nice stack. So.
Well, that's awesome. Well, good luck to Merrick. Good luck to us. We are both still in. About 110 players left. 150,000 the first one, the first break. He's got more chips, but we're going to both go to the final table. We'll see you there. And you're going to be on YouTube, my friend, so say hello.
Hello.
Great to
All
meet
the
you.
best to you.
Yes, Merrick right here.
Nice to meet you.
We'll see you at the end.
See ya.
Cool.
7, 8, 9, 1 million. 1,080,000. Come on.
Oh, whoa.
What a hole!
Serious hold.
Like a cat.
Oh, shit, that's beautiful. Ludo. First pot I'm ever going to win in my life off Ludo. Right here.
Oh, it's always 7.
The queen came. Queen? The queen came?
It's always 7 though.
Oh, the queen came! That's what I'm
Holy
saying.
shit, first one I called. That's pretty ridiculous.
Luda can never win with a set of 7s. It's Bruce.
Apparently not.
I said it was the first one I'm ever going to win.
Wow.
I was saying in the queen came.
Yeah.
In the queen came.
Yeah. Wow.
You tried becoming a Jedi.
I told you you were like a cat.
I am. All right, I'll take cat now. Oh, the big chip's out.
I'm showing off.
I saw that.
That's a good card. How could ace queen ever be good? How much is it? How much is it?
790.
They don't mind winners.
No, sir.
All right, we'll save our run good for the 10K day 3 on Saturday, playing for $1 million. Really exciting. Did bust the 1100, got it in a good spot. I will talk about that hand in a little bit when we get home and do some review, but we got it in with ace 10 of clubs versus Ludo, member of Team Party Poker as well. He had ace 8 off on a 5, 6, 7 club. We had ace 10 of clubs, he had ace 8 off, and he turned an 8. He was all in on the flop. But it happens, and I'm happy how we played. So we'll review some hands, we'll talk in a bit. All right, little Connect 4, Sam Grafton, Kyle Burns. Definitely not the highest level of Connect 4 I've ever seen, but
If I've got 3, you can make. You have to be an absolute duster. Right. Okay. Yeah. But like every diagonal and that makes a lot of sense. So this is. You got 4 out of 6 middles. That's right. Yeah. Exactly. So you're fucked. You got to get up. Yeah. Exactly.
there it is. There it is. The secret's revealed. All right, boys and girls. It was day 3 of the mini millions. We did cash the last one at the Bahamas. Got super deep. I think we got 13th, 12th, or 13th in that one. Losing ace queen to queens just before the final table. Here we are again, qualifying online, coming in a little bit short stacked, but we had plenty of chips, about 20 blinds to start the day. And let's just kick you through the action. Level 17, first level, we get kings and we get flatted. We opened up this one. I'll just kind of give you a little brief take through on the day. So we got kings, we open up, get flatted. We were in middle position, cut off, flatted, and it came 10-9-8, spade, heart. This is not a great spot, right? Like, it's gonna hit him pretty hard, but we still have no repair to the board. I can't feel too bad about it. We decided to check, he checks, turns it to a hearts. Now there's 2 flush draws on board. I decided to bet fairly big, and the player just folds. So that was that. This is where we got going. We open with queen of spades, queen of clubs on, or we 3-bet, I'm sorry, we 3-bet with the queen of spades, queen of clubs on the button off a 1.6 million stack. The cutoff opened 10 of hearts, 10 of clubs, 2.5 million stack, and I 3-bet to 675. He 4-bet jams, I call, and the flop is king 7-7. Turn queen, we end at river deuce. Now, interestingly enough, this player was the player from the online event on day 1 and 2, if you remember, where we opened a6 of diamonds on the cutoff. Inslade was his name, and he flatted the button with king 10 of hearts, and the flop came ace queen jack. And I actually had like a really vulnerable stack. I checked, he bet, and I decided to check fold. And he came in the Twitch chat and actually said he had king 10 suited. I just felt like, yeah, we're gonna get bluffed by 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s once in a blue moon. But other than that, I just think we're behind. Like, I just think he's gonna flop 2 pair. You know, our hand's just too dicey there. So that was pretty lucky. We would have bubbled if we had got it in there. Instead, we check folded top pair. That was a key hand and kind of crazy. Then we get to play with them live and double. So interesting hand. This tournament had a lot of good players actually at our table in a 1K. Pretty surprising. 1,048 person field, and again we came back. 1,030 person field. We came back with 148 on day 3, joining the money from the online day 1 and 2. And this was an interesting hand that we got to double with when Patrick Clark. If you guys look at the flashback footage where we lost aces to kings for the chip lead pot with under 100 left in a 4,000 plus 1 drop mini. Day 4 it was, I believe, 3-4, yeah, that makes sense, versus Patrick Clark, and he kinged on the river and we had aces, and that footage is so painful. Oh my god. What a summer, what a life. Yeah, got it in aces to kings, that river. It was an open. I opened 29K, the same kid who flatted the flush against us. There he made the flush against us when we had top set. He 3-bet us to 87K. I 4-bet to 216. He 5-bet jammed. He had about 700 to start the hand. We had like 470. And we got the aces in pre. Against kings, that sounds good, but the river was a king. The board ran out 10-8-6, turn 7. It was a possible chop card going to the river, and the river was a king. So pretty disheartening. We would have been over $1 million, and we would have been table captain by far. No one had like over 400. Maybe one player had around that, or a little more, but we were in a great spot, and man, it just really hurts when it happens like that. So we'll take our 88th place and move on. So that's what are you gonna do? Aces to kings, king on the river. Good game. All right, guys, we're heading out. This is the man that got our number twice. Once a flush to a set, he was on the right side, and then aces to kings, obviously a cooler. Could have gone either way. Fortunately, we had aces, he had kings. River king, but tell him your name and where you're from.
Patrick Clark from Ireland. I got lucky. What can I say?
It's a cooler. Both hands are both are cooler. So when it's your day, it's your day. Good luck, man. I hope you win. Patrick Clark from Ireland. See him later. But we get to double here, where he opens to 375. This was at level 19, 80K, 160K, 160 big blind. Got good footage. Ace queen greater. Yeah, we got the film at ace queen to eights. He opened at 250K. I'm sorry, at 6120. This was level 18. He opens to 250K. I shoved for only 800K. It was super short, and we doubled. This was with 118 left, so won a flip against our friend that 2-out us in a massive equity pot. Very good player, Patrick Clark from Ireland. Yeah, so that was a win. We got to win versus one where we had a pretty gross run out. Next hand against Ludo, Team Pro, who's gotten us. He knocked us out at the final table, the high roller, 10K and kings, ace 9 to ace jack. He also got us with ace 9 to ace jack to end our WSOP this last summer. It was the last event I played. It was very end of summer, the 5K turbo, and he opened. I shoved ace jack. He called with ace 9. It came jack high, running 9-9. Okay, and again, there's variance, right? Things happen, everything kind of equals out. And in this particular hand, Patrick Clark opens at 375K. This was level 19, 80K, 160K, 160K. I shoved for 1.6 million, and Ludo, he decides to go all in, and he had pocket sevens. Now the flop game, queen 7-4. We need runner, and sure enough, 4 on the turn, bang! Queen on the river, so insane. Literally deja vu, the reverse, where we got it in. I mean, this is actually a flip where he was dominated, but both were after the flop, needed perfect. We got it.